Hey guys, I'm back 12 hours later. I told you if the medications wore off, I'd be in terrible shape. There you go, terrible shape. So I'm gonna try to make this video as best that I can in my condition. My God, I feel so dizzy. Luckily, today, although it is technically one of my fuller schedules for work, I still get out earlier than most people, which is awesome, and I'm gonna be shopping for Mother's Day gifts. Yeah, my condition. Anyway, I forgot the name of this particular episode. This is Supergirl season 3. I forgot what episode number. I believe it's called Of Two Minds or something like that. Anyway, it's the next one after one I did, so, yeah, yay! I'm so not feeling well. Oh my God. Earlier I was coughing really bad, like, you can't even imagine. I'm surprised my voice is still here. But anyway, Carr and the DEO, they're pretty much investigating a string of dead animals, when all of a sudden, the people of National City are all pretty much have the condition of, like, a flu-like condition, and they all have, like, a claw scratch mark on their wrists. And Imra assumes that this is the work of the third world killer, which is Pestilence. And if you guys remember, Pestilence is the one who in 1,000 years becomes that one thing that the future people are the Legion are fighting. I forgot what it was called already. So bad. Anyway. What you call it? Unfortunately, Wynn and Alex soon become infected. Mon-El and Imra try to do a blood transfusion to try to help them, but that fails miserably. And if I remember correctly, Brainiac 5 says that he could actually change the strain on the antibiotics. He just needs some stuff to do so, right? And knowingly, most likely to do that, he probably needs a blood sample. From my assumption, if this is the work of Pestilence, you need something of Pestilence to make an antibiotic, right? I'm just saying. It's kind of like, if you're trying to cure something, you need the source. Study the source to make the antibiotic, right? And the source of this flu-like thing is Pestilence herself, so I'm only guessing Brainiac 5 might need something of hers. But anyway, through the cameras, the DEO manages to track down Pestilence in the form of a woman named Dr. Grace Parker, who apparently is the fastest one to turn into her world killer personality, because Dr. Grace Parker just straight up accepted it. The moment we first see Dr. Grace Parker, already a world killer. We all saw that it took a little bit with Purity. I forgot the name of her human form. But anyway, and it's like on and off with Sam and Rain. But Pestilence, immediately, Grace Parker has embraced Pestilence with nothing. Just no time at all. Already Pestilence right there. But anyway, they try to... Kara, Mon-El, and Imra go fight Pestilence. They did a good job kicking her ass. She was pretty much on the verge of, collapse until Purity shows up. Because remember, Pestilence is right there, and Sam, aka Rain, is in the hands of Lena. So basically, Purity's the only world killer technically not, captured somehow. Purity shows up and gets Pestilence the hell out of there. Like, last minute, and it's like, man, I really thought we were gonna get another world killer. Lena already has one. I was hoping to get the other one, at least get this one. Blight! There you go! Pestilence in 1,000 years turns into Blight. I'm like, that stupid word stuck in my head, but right now I'm not okay. Anyway, before Purity leaves with Pestilence in hand, Imra manages to get a blood sample of Pestilence in order to give the Brainiac 5 to make the antibiotic. What's the word? Lena. Lena still has Sam. And she's purposely triggering Rain on and off, mainly to study her. Which I thought was completely oddballish. But I kind of don't blame Lena. She is a Luthor. I mean, when something odd like this happens, they use their big brains, filled with science and technology information. They want to study stuff. And this is something Lena most likely has never gone through before, has never seen, so naturally her curious mind is curious. But in Sam's mind during all of this, Rain is actually talking to Sam, saying they are coming to get us. And of course, Rain is referring to the other two world killers being Purity and Pestilence. Of course, the team realizes what's happening, that the other two world killers are most likely going to get Rain. And so they try to go warn Lena. And when they get there, of course, they see Sam there. But unfortunately, Purity and Pestilence also show up and manage to not only... Well, they didn't do much. But they did manage to free, what's your Rain from Lena, and they all escape. So, yeah, this episode was interesting. It was interesting finally seeing more of Imra, because she was kind of semi-silent for a while. I'm sorry, I thought I saw something. I'm like looking right here, I'm like, what is that? But anyway, I have like an hour, I think. Hang on, let me check. Because I know it was like only 8:30 when I started this video. It's like 46. Alright, very good. I've got like an hour and 50... No, not an hour and 50... What the fuck am I thinking? At 45 minutes. Oh! Work is gonna be shitty for me today. Let's just leave it at that. I'm working tomorrow also, and that's my longer schedule. It's a normal long schedule, but it's longer than the day, so... It's gonna be so bad. And also, it's almost Mother's Day. I do not know what to get my mother, because every time I get her something, she either doesn't use it, or she breaks it. When I was a kid, I got her several, like, a picture frame, and I got her several little items made of glass to say, "I love you, Mom," with little sculptures on it. She broke those, never repaired them. I get her jewelry. I got her a crock pot years ago. Still hasn't used any of them. So, put in the comments, guys, what can I get my mother, who's apparently not good at using stuff we get her? Because my stepdad has done the same thing. He's got her so many expensive stuff, and she either barely uses it, so doesn't use it at all. It's like a collection for her. And then she complains to me about my collection of figurines. I'm like, at least I admit they're a collection. You won't admit you're collecting gifts. Anyway. Yeah, this episode was interesting. It was interesting seeing Pestilence, Dr. Grace Parker, fully embracing her Pestilence personality the moment we see her. And that was the first time we actually see the woman. She's already embraced that shit. It's like, wow. It was cool seeing Purity again. I'm hoping somehow, someway they save Sam and the lady who's Purity. Because unlike Grace Parker, Sam and the lady who's sharing the body with Purity, they seem like good women. Innocent women, you know? Sam has a kid. I don't know if this lady who's sharing the bod with Purity has any kids, but damn. We haven't really seen much of Dr. Grace Parker to have any sympathy for Grace Parker, but Sam and the lady sharing the body with Purity, we have, and it's just sad. It really is. I hope they get at least Sam and the girl sharing Purity's body back, cause that ain't right. But anyway, it was interesting with Imra. I know there's gonna be some butting heads at one point. There was definitely some butting heads. I think there was some one of the butting heads was Supergirl Imra, naturally Mon-El's girlfriends. But it was interesting seeing Kara, Imra, and Mon-El work together. I don't think I really truly saw that, but except for that one episode where Kara comes out of her somewhat coma, and like Mon-El and Imra were already fighting the enemy on their own, and then Kara showed up with a little help of Brainiac 5-2 and a ship. So seeing them work together again is pretty interesting. Brainy looks better, thank the gods. Yeah. But I want to... It's cool seeing Alex and Wynn. I want to see more of them, and I also want to see more of James. I know they said I put James on the sidelines, mainly due to the fact that everyone knows that James Olsen is Superman's best friend. Everyone knows James Olsen. Every time there's like something Superman related, James Olsen is somewhere nearby. So I understand, they want this to be strictly Supergirl. And any, like, relations to Superman, they dial it down more. Because they want to, like, heighten Supergirl more. And everyone knows James Olsen as Clark Kent's best friend. Everyone knows that. And probably that's why they lowered down James's role slightly compared to everybody else. Because they want to heighten this as a Supergirl show, not Superman. And when you think of Superman, you think Lois Lane and James Olsen. So, but I'd like to see more of James, considering he's technically still a vigilante. He's still the Guardian. So I want to see more of him. Despite the fact that everyone knows him as a Superman person, I want to see more of James, because he's still Guardian here in Supergirl. Anyway, and plus he's Lena Luthor's boyfriend in this storyline, so I kind of want to see more of him, guys. I want to see more of Guardian. But anyway, I finally caught up with Supergirl, and I'm going to now catch up with The Flash. I most likely will do a video on The Flash during my lunch, because I have at least an hour lunch, so should be good. But I'll see you guys later. Wish me luck, because right now I feel like I'm gonna like hit my head on this damn thing in front of me. So I love you, Boo-Tube. Bye.